and was able to identify one of the accused men by a distinguishing feature. He later contacted the police and handed over the equipment to ASP Johnny Abraham, Sergeant Lawrence, and a team of officers from the Central Division Task Force near Rima North Secondary School along the Rima Old Road. The man told police he purchased a computer from one of the suspects at Mid-Center Mall in Chaguanas last Thursday, just one day after the incident. The police also took the man to Chaguanas Police Station, where a statement was taken before he was allowed to leave. Earlier in the day, police also recovered this gold chain, which had the name of one of the rape victims on it. The piece of jewelry was recovered at the Enterprise home of a couple, along with these 2 cell phones. The couple, when questioned by police, told officers that a man gave them the item as a gift last Thursday. Police say the man named was one of the suspects in custody. Senior police sources told TV6 News the female victims have since been released from hospital and placed at a secure location. The 3 suspects in the case will appear before Chaguanas magistrate tomorrow, while the police continue to search for the 4th suspect. Mark Besant, TV6 News.
School violence has reared its ugly head again, and in dramatic fashion. 2 students had to undergo surgery at hospital after being injured in a brawl at a San Fernando school. Another teenage student is being questioned by police. Now, some are wondering if the school system is too lenient on recalcitrant behavior.
2 14-year-old students from the San Fernando West Secondary School are hospitalized following a violent incident at the school. Police say shortly before 11 a.m. yesterday, Siano Achong and Shana Williams were in the area of the school's cafeteria when they became involved in an altercation with another 14-year-old student. During the fight, the 3rd student reportedly took a wooden object and began beating Achong and Williams about the body. Both students were injured during the incident and had to be taken to the San Fernando General Hospital. Williams remains warded at the hospital after undergoing emergency surgery last night, and her father says she is now awaiting further surgery.
What happened is she had a broken jaw in about 3 different places because she got a lash on her right side, and it had shattered from the right straight down to the other side, to the left.
Meanwhile, Achong was transferred from the San Fernando General Hospital to the Port of Spain General Hospital, where officials say he remains warded in serious condition. Mr. Thomas said punishments such as suspensions are not very effective, and more needs to be done by authorities to prevent such attacks from occurring in the future.
They are custom with this just suspension for 6 days, suspension for 3 days. So until the system started come real stringent with these children, this is the kind of thing that will happen. And like that, I wait for a child to kill a child for that to happen.
Officials say the alleged attacker is currently being detained at the San Fernando police station. Anselm Gibbs, TV6 News.
And now let's get your view in our People Meter. Do you think a corporal punishment would be a deterrent to school violence? To vote yes or no, you can call 976-4226 and we will give you the results at the end of our newscast. 2 people are under arrest after police say they discovered thousands of marijuana plants growing in the Talparo area yesterday. Officials estimate the marijuana to have a street value of some $13 million.
A multi-million-dollar marijuana growing operation is what police said they discovered yesterday in Talparo. Officers reportedly carried out an exercise in a southern part of the Mundo Nuevo forest on Monday afternoon, where they made the discovery of the drugs along with a firearm and a quantity of ammunition.
18,000 fully grown marijuana trees and 3,200 young marijuana trees with a street value of approximately 13 million TT dollars. The plants were uprooted and destroyed. 1 12-gauge shotgun and 6 cartridges of 12-gauge ammunition was also seized.
2 people were arrested during that operation, and both faced charges of possession of marijuana for the purpose of trafficking and cultivating marijuana, along with other charges. Meanwhile, in their latest set of operations, police say they have arrested a total of 54 people. Of those arrests, 7 were for drug offenses, 27 for outstanding warrants, 6 for inquiries, 3 for breach of curfew, and 8 for serious offenses. Regarding the investigation into the recent drug bust made at the Point Lisa's port, the police public relations manager did not release much details, but said that authorities from both Trinidad and Tobago and Jamaica are working on the case.
At present, members from the Jamaican police are here in Trinidad, along with officers from the Excise and Excise Division. Also Customs and Excise from Jamaica. They have been working with our counterparts here through OCNFB and, of course, Customs and Excise Division So things are moving ahead quickly.
Police say they're also concerned about the recent spate of domestic violence incidents being reported, and they urge members of the public to utilize the services of the Police Services Victim and Witness Support Unit for help with such matters. Anselm Gibbs, TV6 News.
The Deputy Commissioner of Police, Jackie Watsky, says the police service is undergoing change, but admits there's some resistance from within. This as the country is on day 37 of a state of emergency.
Mr. Watsky, speaking on the TV6's Morning Edition, says one of the obstacles for change lie within the police service itself.
And I've found that with the ideas that we brought forward at all different levels within the organization here in Trinidad and Tobago, that there are many, many people within the organization that really believe that there is a need to change. However, there is a level of resistance, and there always is, and sometimes that resistance is subtle, and sometimes it's less than subtle.
However, the Deputy Commissioner feels optimistic and says he is committed to working with the Police Association. Mr. Watsky says he and Commissioner Dwayne Gibbs have an open-door policy with the group, although he admits it could be intriguing. He says there are some issues he prefers be dealt with internally.
Sometimes it's been challenging based on the reaction of the Police Association here in Trinidad and Tobago, but we're still working with them, and we're committed to working with the Police Association. The only thing I question is the value of actually going public with certain statements when issues should be dealt with within the organization.
Commenting on the current state of emergency as it pertains to various arrests, he says the challenges are not unique to Trinidad and Tobago.
For a police service to be able to identify those individuals and secure the evidence against them is challenging. And it isn't here just in Trinidad and Tobago, it's around the world.
Mr. Watsky admits there's a need to create innovative ways of investigating criminal organizations. He also says the police service is working hard on regaining the public's trust. Aksha Galston, TV6 News.
Police have shot and killed a teenager who they say was wanted in connection with the murder of a police officer. 19-year-old Keon Simon Hazelwood was liming with a group of men at Trumacac at around 5:30 yesterday afternoon. Now, according to reports, officers of the Northeastern Division Task Force, acting on undisclosed information, went to the area, but the group of men began running. Officers went in pursuit of the men, and it's alleged the teenager pointed a gun at the officers. The officers fired at him, hitting the teenager. The wounded young man was taken to the Port of Spain General Hospital, but he was pronounced dead on arrival. Police say the teenager was wanted in connection with the murder of PC Lennon Augustine, who was killed at Mango Alley on the 9th of March of last year. If you have any information that could help the police in their investigation, you can call their hotline 555 or Crime Stoppers at 800-TIPS. Now to today's U-Report.
This is an update as of the 18th of September 2011 concerning the bulldozing of Elwood Given Trace some 2 months ago by a contractor working for the Cuba Tower Kikta Power Regional Corporation. They have removed all the stone, all the oil sand, all the gravel that has been put on the road for donkey years and is now presently down the slopes, as you can see in the video. The trenches on this road is reaching over a foot deep and is becoming impossible to even a 4x4 vehicle. And the lands.
You too can become a U-Reporter. Post your videos or photos on our website, tv6tnt.com. or email your images to U-Report, tv6@gmail.com. We look forward to carrying your U-Report.
Coming up, Clico probe attorney for former CL financial director accuses the commission of inquiry of being unfair. Desperate, a mother of 4 appeals to the HDC for a home, and later high praises. Sports ministers encouraged by Trinidad and Tobago's cricketers' battle against Mumbai Indians. Stay